but you can learn how to see inefficiency in price. I didn't learn inefficiency from Chris Laurie. Okay, I was trading before Chris Laurie. But long story short, this whole business of inefficiencies, we can use them as real dynamic support and resistance, because that's in fact really how the algorithm refers back to them. Meaning this, when I look at this range, this shaded area, it doesn't look like a fair value gap on the daily chart, whereas that is a fair value gap. You see that right there? Look where I have my cursor at, right here. On this candle here, go up. That candle I'm laying my cursor on top of, to the left of it, that candle's low here. And the next candle to the right of this one, that candle's high. That is a fair value gap. It is a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Notice that that is not what you see inside of the shaded area here. That was the weekly inversion fair value gap. So the price delivery continuum is when you have these higher time frame inefficiencies, regardless of whatever time frame it is, when you drop down to a lower time frame, you cannot ignore or forget the impact that those higher time frame inefficiencies will have on the lower time frame. The lower time frames you can use for precision, like refining risk and making it much smaller so larger positions can be assumed. That's not to say that you should take on larger risk, but let's just say for the sake of argument that you want to use a 1% risk model. That means whatever your equity is in your account, times that by 1%. Whatever that amount is, you can look at a range from where you think you're going to get in at, the entry point, and where you want to define your stop loss. And whatever that amount is, you divide that by the 1% equity that you define as your maximum risk that you want to incur. Having that, the math will tell you how many contracts or lots that you can trade and still be within that 1%. Using lower time frame charts helps you define that risk rather small. I mean, you watched me do it this week where I was using less than one handle on index futures. You cannot do that consistently in Forex. I promise you, you cannot do that consistently in Forex. The reason why is because Forex brokers, many times you're trading inside their specific pool of liquidity. And they have the benefit of being able to open the spread on you. When you're trading index futures, you're seeing the same price everybody sees. Everybody's high is the same, everybody's low is the same. That's why it's a gentleman's market.